Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I think I'm just gonna do like a little vinegar mix right there, and just the wine and what I used to do is the wine and fruit, yeah, banana peel or whatever. Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo está? Estoy buscando news. Again, this is a Kalshi account. I broke even yesterday. Just looking at this S&P weekly close. It's a tough one though. It's tough. Every 20, for to do it for 25 handles, you got to bet two. You got to bet two lines. Give yourself 50 handles to take a look at. For example, they got next Fed decision here. Hike 0. And then a hike for 25 basis points you know, is already priced in, right? So this bet, unless you go for something like that, but even if you come up with something like this, you're only going to make 1-to-1 on it. Are you? Naz is saying is if every day is up by the close. Did you do that? Did you do that yesterday? Oh, you're talking shit right there. Carried a few puts overnight. Um, I mean, you guys see my book here. I mean, again, I'm long everything here. So where I'm having issues is that I didn't put one of the fat man names back in here, right? So if you look at Amazon, most of the juice is going to like an Nvidia and a Meta, which by the way, we saw them buy towards the close, right? So they bought up Nvidia at the close, they bought up Meta at the close, so those names are continuing here, so I did buy the Shopify. I don't think it was as juicy as some of these other ones. The Amazon and the Google are looking pretty good. Google's up 2 here, pre-market. Google's a laggard. You got the Apple here. So there's a couple laggards here when it comes to these fat man names, and I think that's where your rotation is going to be for the next couple of days. I don't think it'll be banks. If you check out that EMPH, I got out a little bit too early. Take a look at that EMPH. Already gapping up here, 186. Remember, I had the weeklies. I had shit. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when I start selling, I just can't stop myself. You know what I mean? I just kind of sell them, and then that's it. If you take a look at gold and oil, they're kind of holding and more or less flat. We cycle around to some other names here. The KRE. If you look at ARC, it's back up to almost 48. Remember, I'm still in the Square. I'm still in the PayPal. I'm still in the Roblox. Um, Side Trade is saying, what do you mean by Fat Man? Fat Man is just an index, more or less, that we'll call because it includes all. Actually, I'll show you who Fat Man is here real quick. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you who Fat Man is right there. Let's get a good picture of Fat Man here. We got to get a good picture. You know, I mean, well, for lack of a better picture here, that's Fat Man right there. So that's your fat man right there. Um, anyways, uh, Billy is saying, what do you think about Andrew Tate? Have you watched the latest interview with him on Tucker Carlson? I haven't watched the Tucker Carlson thing. Um, from what little, I mean, from what little I have viewed on Andrew Tate, I mean, some of the videos that I watch are he has a lot of the same values and stuff that I'll think about. Um, you know, so yeah, I think he's a pretty smart guy. I think what he talks about is necessary in a world where we have all decided not to talk like that. So you know, I'm a fan. Shopify here just kind of put it a move higher, which I like. All I want to say, what do I think about KWEB? I think that I don't give a shit. That's what I think about that. Um, this GME I still love for a short. AMC I still love for a short. If you take a look at that AMD, you might guys start getting a lot of flow into that particular name off the open here. Of course, that fucking meta man was such a good long yesterday. I fucked this one up. This was a big one. Fuck this one up though. And then we had Delta here. We had Delta here in the news. Delta reports record revenue and profit. Let's take a look at this. Building a new generation. Top priority for spend is an extreme travel experience. Adjusted net income, pretty damn good. Company also raised guidance. God damn. What we see in our whole bookings is really more of the same that we've been seeing all year. International bookings and demand are really strong. Blah, 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 blah. Travel demand quite healthy. First court hearing today, SEC versus Coinbase. Oh, that's interesting. That case, by the way, is going to go fucking nowhere. The stock, somebody bought $100 calls, by the way, on the Coinbase yesterday. Somebody bought $100 calls. Pepsi also, you have. What's the Pepsi ticker? Right, so Pepsi here is looking pretty good. Nice gap up here on the Pepsi. 186.5 on that EMPH. I am a piece of shit. Roblox here trading up. Going back to that shop here, it traded up to like 67.70, which is pretty interesting. Somebody's talking about Netflix having a gap up to 5.15. I mean, Netflix has been tough tape for the last several weeks. I do think it looks like it's ready to break out though. I don't think they're gonna let you walk into it that easy though. If you look at the Amazon here, Amazon just ripped the point. Amazon just ripped the point, right? So, you got fresh recent highs on a lot of the Fat Man stuff. So Apple and Microsoft, by the way, are laggards in this case. Google is also a laggard in this case. So you could look at these, you could look at AMD also as well. Consider that a laggard as well. So those are your Fat Man names here that, are lagging. Tesla is another example. You know, Kathy Wood sells 5.7 million of Tesla stock. Wow, good for her. That's nothing. She's got billions of this shit, doesn't she? Raul was talking about that BYND. BYND has been was in the news yesterday, wasn't it? There was some news that came out yesterday. As far as what do I think about it, I don't think anything. Yeah, Melvin. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I would love for this thing to print fucking 68, 70 bucks. Um, ARK is holding 3.6 million shares of Tesla. Yeah, so she didn't sell shit. She just said 5.7 million dollars, which is nothing. Which is nothing. Eric is saying Amazon, Tesla, HD, KMX, all discretionary. Jesus posted about discretionary inflows. Okay, great. Yo, Kava New Highs pre-market. This thing hit 54 bucks. Keep TTD on watch today. Carlos is saying 4,500 on the SPX. What are we trading at right now? I don't even know what we're trading at right now. TTD is on, wow, it's on 10. Shit is on 10. When can you short Kava? I mean, I'm pretty sure you short this thing right now. Yeah, I shorted the day of. You can short this thing, man. Does it have options? It's got options too, bro. You only got monthlies, but it's got options. And it's every 5 points, so it's gonna be illiquid as fuck. TTD is being added to Nasdaq 100. What are the other ad names? Right? There was TTD, and there was a couple others. Ad tech names. Um, any interest in China names now that there are? I mean, that Baba has been trading really well. Where is that thing this morning? Go look at the Baba here this morning. I'm assuming this thing's gapping up too. Yeah, it's gapping up a little bit. This thing looks like it can get to 100. Somebody was buying those calls yesterday. Oh, there's some news that came out here. Amazon first day of Prime Day was the single largest sales day ever for Amazon. I think Shop probably moved off of that news. Single largest day ever on the Amazon. People got cash, man. What fucking recession? What recession, ladies and gents? There is no problem here. There is no problem here. All right. So, anyways, just to go back over this book, I do have a lot of the Boeing, which is not trading that well. I'd love for this thing to hold 220. Mellow Man's talking about the credit card. Yeah, these credit cards look fine. These credit cards look like it's a breakout here in reality. Um, you guys know I'm sitting on the Roblox. I'm sitting on the PayPal. I'm sitting on the Square. I'm sitting on the Shopify, and I'm sitting on Boeing. Other than that, I have some short puts, and then I also have some SPY calls, which I bought the 450. So I don't know. I only bought 550 of those. CCL and RCL were very interesting yesterday. They rallied off of that. Off of, I kind of like this, man. I do like these to start shorting. But it's like, again, if the market's going higher, how much of a short are you going to get? So I kind of talk myself out of it, but they could easily bring back, the RCL, CCL here. However, after looking at that earnings report from Delta, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Now we know why this thing almost doubled. The stock almost doubled in like a couple of months here. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. If you take a look at that Snapchat, this thing doesn't look like it wants to stop either. It looks like it wants to go to $14. Bruce is saying, do I still have Meta? Um, does it look like I have Meta? No. No, I wish I did though. Eric Scott is saying Lucci and industrials were the other sector with inflows yesterday. BA again, but there hasn't I've been we've been talking about this. There hasn't been the the flow over there yet. There might be some people buying and everything like that, but you haven't seen the rotation over to industrials yet. Um, yet, you know. That ENPH though, fuck. They're gonna make me feel like a fucking asshole for selling this shit. That was a nice one. That was very nice. Home Depot here still looks fine. So you look at some of these names here, they look fine. And then that CRM is a stock that never goes down. Also, that Spotify is a stock that never goes fucking down. Shit, man. I would love to short some of this shit. Love. But it ain't gonna happen. But it ain't gonna happen. All right. Just for shits and giggles here, let's take a look at some of these small cap names just to see if there's anything that JZTX, JZXN. I don't know what this is, but this looks like a short to me. FX Core, SXTP, Vine. Um, SLV going to be a nice mover half of the year. If you look at gold and silver, yesterday was a really interesting change in tape. Similar to what oil had too. So silver looks stronger than gold. So, you know, maybe buy some GLD here. I don't think that's a bad idea here either. Eric is saying, I don't give a fuck about trailing data points, only flows and price action. Jason, no disrespect, just truth. Um, Whatever. Surge, what's up, man? JZXN, if it holds a base, could squeeze out. Tiny float at blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is only 2 million shares. CVNA is a joke. CVNA is kind of comedy, right? So Bruce is bringing up this JPM downgrade. Apparently, they got an upgrade yesterday from them too. Yeah, yeah. How do they get away with this shit? You know what I mean? That shit is illegal. It should be illegal. How do they get away with this shit? They put on the note today. They put a $10 price target on it. So Bruce is bringing up a really good point, man. Can you do me a favor, Bruce? Can you show me a note of the upgrade and then a note of the downgrade, like in the same thing? Maybe we make a meme out of it or something like that. Bruce was saying, how do you send it to you? Send it in here. Just send the links in here, or yeah, you can send it to me on Twitter. You could email me. Bro, there's 90 million ways to do it. 6 million ways to die. 187 on the freaking ENPH, man. Avgo is back at 900. Oh man, I wanted to short the piss out of that. I totally forgot about that stock. It's almost back to 900. It looks like it's going to 1,000, man. It looks like it's going to 1,000. Shop here still over 67. Let's see how it opens up. 4 minutes to the open here. What do you guys got? What do you guys got? What are your best ideas? Bring me something. Miller was saying I wanted 180 yesterday. What did I want 180 on? What did I want 180 on? Oh, the ENPH. Yeah, man. Yeah, for real. Raul is saying Nvidia and AMD, Nvidia and Amazon. Um everybody's talking Nvidia here. All right. So what do you guys want to do in Nvidia? So don't just give me the name. What do you want? Short, long? Just play it. Look at it. Swing longs. Nick here's got the plug. What's going on with plug? Roblox. Microsoft here just got a program here before the open. Keep an eye on that one. Again, these are laggards here. Shot back to 67. Spy back to pre-market highs here, and then some. You know, so find where the rotation is today, if there is any. It looks like it's already fat man. Amazon here, 134. 134 on the Amazon. That looks pretty fucking good to me. You know, I think the day from a spy perspective is going to be a lot more difficult. So you got to find where that rotation is pretty quick, and then we'll go from there. JV wants the short. BYND, possible continuation of yesterday's pump. Sounds good. Meanwhile, I'm arguing with my accountant here this morning. 1 minute before the open. Ay, ay, ay. Everybody's got a fucking problem. I'll keep the shop on the screen, and then maybe I'll keep the Microsoft on here. Video up 6. Pretty fucking nice. Meta here, 313 and a half. It hit 315 and a half this morning. I would expect that to continue there as well. Yeah, anybody who's shorting, just be careful. I don't think you're wrong per se, but your timing might be off, and you know Anytime you're a little bit too early to something, you tend to throw money at it that maybe you don't want to. Alrighty, let's see how everything opens up here. BA, whatever. Remember, I do have the shop weeklies. I think they are. Are they the shop for next week? Oh no, they're 2 weeks out, or next week. Next week on the Shopify there. Yeah. Everything else is basically like long-term shit, so I don't really have to be too tied to it. Nice flop on the ENPH. Let me sell some of the weeklies here off the open here. The shop here went back over 67. It looks okay. Looks like it's holding. I sold 25. Remember, I still have a lot. I still have a lot of this. I still have a good amount of this. The calls that or sorry, the puts that I wrote, they're already kind of premium out here. I only have 50 left. Nice dump on the futures there. Sold another 25 of the Shopify. Nice move on shop. Nice move on shop here. Right, so this is starting to look really good now. Remember, I had the weeklies from 150. They're trading 260 right now. That's the move on shop that you're waiting for. Here's 448, and let me sell another 25. I only got 25 left of the weeklies, and then remember, I have 175 of the week after that. So we're still in this. Market still here looks good. By the way, the shop, you want to limit out on this thing. The fucking the you can see the spread here is I should be getting a way better price than what I'm actually getting. I'm trying to sell 290 here on the shop. Hit it. Cabron, you hit it. All right. So I got the 290 filled there. That weekly was crazy. That weekly was bonkers right there. Right? So, I'd also like to start covering some of my other line here. Right? So let's start covering my other line here. Remember, I have 70. I have the August here as well. So the August I'm going to keep, and then the weeklies here I'm going to just kind of work out of. Market looks fucking fine, though. Looks like we're coming out of the other ones here as well. The BA is the one that I'm having the problems with. So we don't have a rotation here to the BA yet. Let's take a look at the Roblox and everything. Roblox is doing nothing. Square looks good. Square fresh highs. PayPal looks okay. That Square looks good, though. How much do we have left of the Square? We got 75 left of the Square. Let's sell 25 of these. Sell 25 of these. That Google here kind of broke out. I mean, it hasn't traded up to 121 in a while. Amazon looks fine. Nvidia, holy shit. Meta, Jesus. Microsoft here back over 340. Tesla's the only one that sucks. Flow here. Somebody bought 68 calls of the shop and then 71 calls, lotto tickets of the Shopify here too. Shopify just hit fresh highs. 68.5 we're looking at. I probably never should have got out any of it, but it's all good. It's all good. I still got 250 left on the Shopify. What do you want to do here, guys? Let's keep selling some. ENPH here just faded out. That ain't the move right there. This Shopify is your name. This the Shopify is your name, folks. That is your name. Yep, we're just 4 or 5 days too early. Yep, I was too early on it. There's one more washout before it did it, and now it's doing it. And you can see everybody who's short's got to get the fuck out. Cover a little bit more. Just covered a little bit more. I'm going to take the weeklies off completely, and then I'll just hold the August ones that I have. So I still got 125 of the August ones that I have. The August ones almost doubled here as well on the options there too. Check out the Microsoft. Natalia, these fucking fat man names. Look at Google. Look at Google. This is the one day they're coming back into all this stuff. Microsoft looks fucking clean. Google looks clean. CRM's up another 2 points. Spot's up another point. Of course, nobody cares. Keep it going. Shopify here, fresh highs. Meta here, 316, back to pre-market highs. It's gonna, yeah. Wow, interesting. Yeah, that might run too. Let's take a look at banks. Banks are dead. Shop, somebody just bought 75 calls here for October. Yeah, AMD is always, yeah, it's going to be a laggard. You know, it just will be. Look at the Google. Look at the Google. Now it's just fucking guns blazing here on the Google. Boeing is shit. That's where I'm losing. This is where I'm losing. No flow here yet to the industrials. $500 calls from Nvidia have been bought like crazy. I'm not surprised. Remember that shop's still looking good. Let's take a look at some of these other names I got. Square. Square hit 74. Fucking healthy. PayPal looks whatever. Roblox here looks whatever. Take a look at this for a second here. Ok, Natalia, ¿viste el último post aquí? Aggressors would be considering exiting the TT4 on any big spike up in price run by programs. You just got to sell on that Roblox here. Microsoft here, 342. Whew. Whew. Holy shit. Fucking to the heavens. 69 on the Shopify. Oh my god, I got out way too early on the weeklies. The weeklies were the ones. Can't hold. Can't hold. Bro, 69 and a quarter on Shopify, bro. And going higher. You get too scared. I get too scared because, you've seen what you've seen, and that's part of your subconscious that it's going to get taken away from you. But once it's time to go, it's time to go. It's time to fucking go. Once it's time to go. 69 and a half. Those lotto tickets on the 70 calls, paid. Paid in full. Paid in full. You know what I mean? Paid in fucking full. I'm going to sell some of the August now that I have on the Shopify. Even though there's really no reason to cover. If anything, you just fucking roll on the weeklies. IHTFP, nah. Again, we tend to try to combine things to make sense out of stuff. It's just time is all. Shopify has spent months in a range. They shook everybody out. Now it's just time to fucking go. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Look at the EMPH. So I don't think I could have extracted that extra value there anyway. If we take a look at the Boeing here, Boeing is complete shit. Complete shit. I think I want to start hedging here. I think I do kind of want to start hedging here. Right, sell some calls. Sell some calls and then also sell some calls on that Boeing, man. Save my ass here a little bit on that thing. Right, SPX is trading what? What is SPX trading, guys? $122.5 on the Google. 44,500 on ES. Monster. So if we were to look at the options here, we could sell the 45.15s for fucking a buck right here. But what makes me so confident that we're going lower? I'm not. I'll sell 25 of these to start, just to mess around and just to feel this around here. Yeah, the meta here. Remember, the meta here put in its move yesterday, so I don't imagine. I wouldn't get too cocky on any of this stuff. Right, let's take a look at Shopify here. Let's sell another 25 of these. All right. And then we need to hedge the BA. We need to hedge the BA. We got too much of the BA. Right, we're down like 20 on that thing. Right, so we got. So what would we do on the BA? Right, let's say we just sell the 220s here. We have to sell so much of it though. That's the problem. You got the Amazon Fate back there a little bit. Zillow. All right, let's take a walk around the club here. Let's see. Let's check in with oil. Oil here is still higher, but for some reason XOM and CVX are way weaker than the other, XOM in particular. I don't know what it is with this thing, but this thing's been acting super weak on the XOM here. Take a look at the meta here. It's not a sell. The Google is holding. I like the rotation to Google, and I think this thing can go higher. Shop here, fresh highs. There's your dump on SPY. I'm going to sell some more calls. I'll sell more calls, right? I mean, I still got a good amount of BP here left, so I'll sell more calls. I got 50 of the calls. Let's take a look at banks. Banks are doing nothing. KRE, all this kind of stuff doing nothing. So screw banks. Let's take a look at Nvidia. Nvidia topped out 450. Holy shitballs. AMD just didn't do anything. It's completely the other direction. If you take a look at the Microsoft, I mean, it's strong, but it's whatever, right? Google's the one for today. If we take a look at the Apple, Apple didn't do anything. CRM here is a monster. 230 on that CRM. Let's take a look at Visa and MasterCard. Let's see if they keep going. Right? They kept going. So Visa and MasterCard is looking good. My Roblox here is back to 44. This looks fine. PayPal here is at highs. This looks fine. And then what about the Square? Square here is at highs. This looks fine. So I still got all of these. Right, let's take a look at those names. Unity. Look at your fucking Unity, bro. All right, let's take a look at Pins. Pins is dead. Snapchat here, fresh highs. Fresh highs here on the Snapchat here from yesterday, FYI. Right, if we look back on the Shopify, this thing's basically hit 70 bucks in a day. Huge move. Huge move on this thing. All right. But now it's getting, you notice it's getting slower. And then, so you got to kind of, now you got to look at this and be like, all right, if I missed all of this, right? If you missed all of Shopify, what are you going to do? You're going to chase this up here? You're going to buy this up here? I'm not saying you can't. It's tough. It's tougher. If we take a look at BTC, BTC's holding, right? So MSTR, Mara, and all this kind of stuff, these things are up. If you look at the Peloton here, this thing is flat. Somebody's saying I want to look at Plug. Yeah, Plug. These are the shit names. These are rotation of shit names. Google, fresh eyes. Jma is saying playing shop all the way through to 80. Good luck. Wish you luck. Good luck. As, what did he say in the fucking movie? Good luck. Let's go back to the Boeing here. I really need to find a way to fucking hedge the stupid Boeing here. ENPH, by the way, is trash. Spotify is actually down. CVNA is down the 2 points, but it's not doing much after the open. Q's obviously got a much. UPST fresh highs, no surprise. No surprise on the UPST. Boeing here is still shit. Roblox here fresh highs. PayPal, eh. Square here fresh highs. Remember, I still have all the August calls here for this. That roll up there on Google, clean. There's a dip buy there on Shopify just now. Again, my biggest issue here is the BA, which is not playing ball here, and it doesn't seem like they're buying industrials yet or rotating to these yet. Let's take a look at gold. Gold flat. ARC, I'm sure, is at 48 and change. Oh, yeah. This thing wants to go higher. 123 on the Google today and today alone. If we take a look at Amazon, it's kind of getting stalled out up here. The Meta's kind of getting stalled out up here. I like the sell calls now on these. I like the sell calls. I do like the sell calls. Problem is, shop here over 70 bucks. OMG. I punked out royally on the weeklies. The weeklies alone on Shopify would have made me 100 grand here if I just fucking held. All right, fresh highs on SPY, so that means we ain't stopping. We haven't stopped here yet. It should mean the Shopify is going to continue to roll here higher. Luge posted BA chart twice, but just that This chat kicks it out of top chat channel. 216.45. A nice stop on the downside, but doesn't look like it wants to break it. I'm sorry. Stop. What is the stop again? Sorry, I don't know what that is. What is that again? What's the stop? Stop like as in like stop trading? Stop, you know, like 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 stop trading? No, what does that mean? I'm gonna sell some more calls. Sell some more calls. I sold all my shop. I'm out of shop completely. I'll look to roll at some point. I mean, it was a good trade. Obviously, wasn't as good as should have been, which it never is. Shopify develops AI sidekick for online merchants. Yeah, cool. Nobody cares. Remember, it's not news that breaks it out. The news comes in complement with it, with what's already the tape, with what already was planned. Bob out here flat. I don't know. Take a walk around here. All right, let's take a look at the game here. Spy still looks completely fine. Completely fine. You know. Win, by the way, is up 3 points. So this casino here came back just along with everything else. I mean, everything looks pretty much the same here from a spy perspective. Shakeout, massive shakeout across the board. Come right back, V-shaped recovery type shit. Standard. By the way, what's that? Standard. Yeah, Roblox fresh highs. Square. Take a look at Square. Oh boy. I mean, I got 50 of these. Oh my god. I got 50 of these. I doubled on the fucking August options here. Let me take another 25 off on the Square. Let's take a look at PayPal. I got a lot more of the PayPal. PayPal looks good. PayPal looks good. It looks like it just broke out. I got 150 of those. That's looking good. That's looking good. Let's sell 25 of those. Right, and then we get the Roblox. Do I take a look at CRM? Bro, I look at that every day. And you know what I see every day? It goes higher every fucking day. This one's right up there with MongoDB, Spotify, names that they don't go fucking down. They don't go fucking down. DKNG, Fresh Eyes. You guys already know what this is. You guys already know what this is. Take a look at the Roblox here. I think I'm going to dump some of the Roblox. I've been in this for a fucking long time here. Let's dump 50 of the Roblox here. Boeing here, of course. You can see I'm still having issues. Right, we take a look at the PayPal. PayPal Fresh Eyes. The Square here is looking good. Okay, remember, I have the short calls and I have the short puts. The short puts, I only stand to make another 5 grand. So you know what? Let's get the fuck out of this. Let's get the fuck out of this. It's not worth holding another day, man. Right? I'm only gonna make what? Another 60, maybe like 3, 4 grand off of that shit? Fuck that, man. All right, let's get out of that. Twilio is another one of the. Twilio's another name, so I already know what it's doing. Yeah, of course. JPM, where's JPM? Nah, I don't want to trade JPM. Fuck that. What do you want to trade JPM right now in this tape? Get the fuck out of here. I'll tell you what you don't want to be in. Boeing. You definitely don't want to be in that thing. Somebody saying IWM strong. Does that mean some of the regional banks are strong? Take a look at the KRE. Take a look at some of this stuff. You know, do you have a big enough rotation here? Natalia, ¿qué tú crees? Oh, wow. SCM es casi no, es casi nada. Wow. Wow. I'm going to sell some more of the PayPal. I'm going to just cut all this down. Cut all this size down. Get some leverage back and then get back to basics. Ranchero saying BA is a fucking gift, my friend. No doubt. No doubt. So in that case, buy more. Bruce is saying you think SPY going to fill the downside gap today? No. I have no idea. If you know how to trade BA, you know what I'm talking about. Saying it has underperformed tells me you only know one way to trade it. That makes you part of the herd. Wow. So what? You in here just sunning me like that? Wow, Ranchero. Screw you, bro. Screw you, but thank you. Yeah, see, I mean, it's text, you know what I mean? Everybody misinterprets. Thanks, Ranchero, for the plug. And I do have to sell some fucking calls against this. I just don't fucking want to. I got so much other shit going on that I got to deal with right now, guys. So if nobody has, you guys got anything you want to fucking shoot shit about? You guys got anything going on besides the obvious? I mean, banks here are starting to bid a little bit. I would imagine that's the strength in the IWM there. Um, you know, maybe maybe you could go for that. Oscar saying I like Biogen. Eh, meh, meh. SMCI, that thing never goes down. Rivian. Wow, Rivian is still at 26, 27. Holy shit. Mellow Man is saying in Trade Space Orlando, bro, if we get the right investor, anything is possible, man. But without the investor, We can't expand. Kava here. Anybody short Kava? Damn. Thanks for bringing that up to me. Nice 5 point dump on the Kava. Somebody's talking about a firm here. Oh, a firm's been going dead for been gone dead for a while here. But see, this is that type of market where you could have thrown a dart, bought anything, and it should have worked. Should have worked okay at some point. Obviously, some names better than others. Where's that CCL? Yeah, I mean, would I call this a dump? Not really. But yeah, you had to be swing short on this. I don't want to. I'm not going to get in now. I'm not going to get in now. Okay, nice dump. Nice dump on the calls there. Nice dump on the calls. Remember, we have 75 of those going. Let's sell another quarter. Right, let's sell another quarter because we like this. And remember, I already covered the short put, so I'm good there. Right? I have 50 of the long calls, and this is for August. Let me sell 25 of those. Oof. Side trade. Yo, you listen to what the man's saying, man. If you need to listen, you need to listen. Madness saying, Lucci, any thoughts on Tesla? No, I got no thoughts on Tesla. I haven't been trading it. I noticed it's kind of been a laggard, but it's also not a short. It's not a short at all. I would sell both sides. Yeah, I'd sell both sides of that. Sell both sides of that all day. Take a look at the square. 75 on the square. I only got 25 left anyway, so who gives a shit, right? You got the square. What else do I have? The PayPal? Yeah, the PayPal. And then you have and then all we got left is there's a little bit of shit here and there. As far as the square, I'm gonna just get out of the square, even though it's shit, man. Could we get $78 out of this thing? Possibly. I'm gonna get out of it though. All right, I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut some Roblox. I'm gonna cut some PayPal. Oh, Bruce, wait till you see when we get Ranchero, Wall Street Jesus on, and a lot of other people on. Then it'll start getting real interesting here. Short calls here. Um, Mello is in. Let me get my money up since my wife doesn't want to move to PR so I can live my. Ay, ay, ay. The battles between man and wife. You know, got to try to get on the same page, I would imagine, Mello. Isn't that how it works? Modern day, a nice working relationship. You got to work together, you know, to make things happen together. Pero está casado con una mujer latina. ¿Está casado con una latina? Es una pregunta. Es poquito más complicado para ti. Poquito más. Poquito más. You know? AMD starting to come back. Enfermera. Okay. Ah, sí, porque sí, tiene buena, you know, she's got a, eso es una, es que aquí tú no necesitas tanto como en los Estados Unidos, como en Florida, como en Orlando, por ejemplo, pero a la misma vez yo lo entiendo, right? Yo lo entiendo. Y no es para ello. Ah, um, Delta. Okay. Okay. So now that Delta fade, now I like the CCL and all this kind of stuff because they kind of went in together, right? So next pop on CCL, RCL I get, I'm gonna go ahead and pull a short off and CLH and all that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna buy the swing, right? I like the fade on this Delta because if that was kind of an excuse to sell, then maybe across the board they start selling these names. By the way, take a look at the SPY. Take a look at SPY. We ain't a short. We ain't a short yet. We ain't a short yet. This Boeing here kind of got some legs, kind of. Justin is saying if you want BA to go down, just ask me to sell puts. It will tank 5% tomorrow. Do me a favor, sell calls. Justin, sell calls right now. Go ahead. Just sell them calls right now. Boom. Somebody just bought August 230 calls for Boeing, small size, 100,000. I'm in the same options. I'm in the same exact options. I bought 250 of the same options. Just saying. You know, somebody's talking about the Unity. Where's that shit at? God damn, it hit $47 that Unity, bro. $47, Chris. That motherfucking Unity. Notice the meta. Notice the meta is soft now. Notice the Apple soft, Amazon soft, the Microsoft soft. You know what I'm saying? So you're not getting the leadership from the Fat Man stuff. You're still getting it from the other names here. UG Front Goldman said today, BA calls are one of the best strategic longs into the earnings. Okay, okay. So what do we think about that? Tape dead. Netflix fade. Did Netflix go red? Oh wow, almost went red. I would imagine Tesla's already red. Where's Tesla? Anybody? Anybody on that Tesla? Yeah, Tesla. Yeah, but again, would you short it? No, I wouldn't. I mean, you can see here, Spy's dead. I got so much other shit I gotta do, guys. I gotta go. Um, whatever. We this we're seeing you what you guys are seeing me going through for the last what 3 months is the same thing that I showed you on that 2018 P&L. It's like I'm there, I see it coming, I get washed out, take a big loss, and then when the juice comes back, I make back what I lost, but I don't make anything over, right? So it's just kind of churning. So slowly through the churn though, I'm getting better. I'm getting smarter. I'm picking up new things. And when it's my time, hey, that's where my 10 million is. So I got to keep going. No hay otra opción. All right. Uh, anyways, quick shout out to Centerpoint. Um, remember the new deal that we have with Centerpoint. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you get a 50% discount on the Sang Lucci Master Course, which is our flagship course. This is where you learn tape reading and literally everything that we've accumulated over the years. And then you not only get me, you get a lot of other mentors as well, Ranchero being one of them. Um, you do have to move your account over to Centerpoint, but again, you get access to short locates. You can also trade options on the same platform. You can also sell options right there, all in the same place. All right, you get access to a lot of freebies as well. All right, so go to Centerpoint Securities slash Wall Street Jesus. I'll drop it in the YouTube here so you guys can check it out. Book a call with them just to see what's going on, just to see how they can help you, and just to see if it's worth your time to move over. You can probably get better executions from there. You get access to more routes, So if you really are serious about becoming an active trader, that's where you want to be. All right, guys, take care. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing a beach tennis tournament in Aguadilla, so I will not be streaming. Take a break from you fucks anyway. By the way, the Google hit fresh highs. Fresh highs. Fresh highs. Bank of America here is kind of moving. So if you take a look at Bank of America here, that thing is kind of moving. That shit looks pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend. I'm going to go fuck around on the west side of the island.